Oh, kia ora. Back in the backyard again. I was hoping to get out for a trip this weekend, but things conspired against me. So I thought, well, a while ago I put up a video on making a tarp tent, and although that's my preferred method of camping in a tarp, it's a bit more enclosed and cozy, especially with the door that I mentioned in another video. I got that idea from Simon, a bloke in the woods. Check out his videos if you wish. Yeah, the other way I do sleep quite often in my tarp is a Plough Point. Yeah, so Plough Point's really simple. It doesn't need a lot of gear, and it can be set up and deployed in a couple of minutes. So yeah, I just thought I'd talk you through it. Many of you will know it, but just my take on it. So the equipment you'll need is a tarp. I use the DD Hammocks 3x3 tarp. I've had this one for a while now. It's a good tarp, and you can just see my door hanging out the top. A ridgeline. This one's just 550 paracord, and it's got a couple of prusik loops with carabiners hanging off it. You'll see what they're for. And that quick deploy ridgeline, yeah, there's a video on how to use that. And 5 tent pegs. So you can see it's a pretty minimalistic setup. Now, my yard's a real mess at the moment, a bit embarrassed showing you around, but one thing that I'm missing is big strong trees. The biggest tree I've got in the backyard is that feijoa tree, and that's not strong enough to tie anything off. But what I do have is this antenna mast for my CB antenna. It's a flagpole, so what I'm going to do is reach as far up that flagpole as I can get, which will be below the roof line there, and run a guy line or ridge line from as far up there as I can reach down to the ground. I'm standing about 4 meters away from the tree, so that'll give you an idea about the sort of distance that, or not the tree, the pole. So it'll give you about the distance that we're heading out. Remember, the tarp is a 3x3 meter tarp, so it's going to be just under 4.3 meters, I think, if my maths is right, on the diagonal. So we need at least 4.3, 4.5 meters. So I'll run 5 meters out. Oh, there's one other thing that we're going to need, and that's a stick, and you'll see why when I put my guy line up there. all I've done is hooked the corner eyelet over that peg, run it up the ridge line, and then carabined it onto this prusik. I can then slide it up and get that nice and taut. Okay, and these other ones we can hang torches or whatever from once we're in there. Next step is really simple. We're going to peg out this corner, the other corner, and then the midpoints. So that's going to be our 5 pegs. Oop, got my helper with me. The mighty Bushcraft Cat. She's a big help. I'll get this other peg, put it in the corner. Pull it out tight. And there's our Plough Point Shelter. Right, so looking inside, look at all that room. There's room for several people. We've got these guys hanging here, allowing us to hang a light or something from there. And if we come inside, there's a lot of room. So there you have it, the Plough Point Shelter, set up in under 5 minutes in my yard. As you can see, if you put lots of pegs down, you can get it really close to the ground. This would be the side you'd want facing into the wind, so that the wind gets dispersed. And where my little lavender bush is there, you could potentially have a small fire, being careful not to melt your guy line. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you learnt something, and if you want to know more about that guy line, check out my video for the quick deploy guy line. Check out the video for the door to the tarp tent. Check out the video for the tarp tent. They're all there. Yeah, so have a good one. Ka kite.